Hello everyone and welcome to day 12 of New Year, New Me. I hope you're enjoying this series and it's helping you to tune in with the real you and to fall in love with who you are. So if you're liking this series, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new and join this beautiful family because we're here for you every single day. So day 12, what are we doing today then? Well, really powerful day, guys. We're working on fear and we're working on anger today. So what we need to do is release anger, release rage, release anything that's holding us back from being our greatest version. And the way that we're going to do that today is with mirror work, or a picture or a meditation. So it's whichever you feel guided to do. You may be guided to do all three, but one specific thing may work for you. So you're going to continue to do your mirror work, going to the mirror, looking in your eyes and saying to you, I love you. I really, really love you. And I am willing to release any fear, worry or anger to move forward now. Now, think about things. You need to take some time to do this today. This is a real exercise of trust with you and faith and sitting down and being very honest with yourself. So think about things that you've experienced throughout your life, anyone who's hurt you, anyone who's caused you pain, anyone who's dragged you down. And think of a few people, maybe 3 or 4 people who are still causing you trauma when you think of them. If anger's still bubbling up, if things are still coming up to the surface when you think of a specific person, you have anger within you that you need to release to bring in a closure. And we can do this by thinking of the person and writing down their name. And then what we're going to do is actually visualize that person, and we're going to sort things out with that person in the 5D realm. Now, we don't need to do this physically. We don't need to do this with them actually there face to face. It's a visualization technique that brings in such great powerful healing. It will change your life in a matter of days. So you can look into the mirror and imagine that person looking back at you. You can close your eyes and imagine that person looking back at you. Or if you've got a photograph of that person, which can be even more powerful, then look into the eyes of that person and tell them how you feel. Tell them how you feel that they have hurt you, how they've made you feel, how their actions have impacted your life and how you feel about it. And then what we're going to do is say to that person, I forgive you. I forgive you, I forgive myself, and I am free. Now, when you do that, it's so powerful because you're not only releasing that person, but you're releasing yourself from anything connected with that person, including the way they've hurt you and the anger that you're holding on to and the pain inside. So it's about bringing in a closure today to release anger. Because when we hold anger inside ourselves, it creates tremendous fear. It can flare up as heartburn in the body. It can create acid indigestion. It can create severe stomach issues. And we need to release that now. And every single one of us will have one person in our life that still brings up some form of anger or resentment or some form of bitterness that we need to heal. Even if we've done well healing from the past, something will come out and trigger us at some point. And when that happens, we have to release it now to be happy in the future. So think about it. If there's anyone who's pained you or angered you, and it could be someone from the past, it could be someone you're dealing with now, it could be a lover, it could be a twin flame, it could be a family member or a friendship that's gone wrong. If anyone is on your mind and the anger comes up connected with them, now is the time to release. And it may even be that you need to release the anger towards yourself. Perhaps you're angry with yourself about something that you've done that you wish you could have done differently. Well, now is the time to change it. So look in that mirror today and don't be afraid anymore. Look in the eyes of the mirror, into the eyes of yourself and into the soul of that person and say to them, I forgive you. I forgive myself. I am free. And you can go further and say, I am free, you are free, we are free. However you feel the right way to do it. Now, another good way to do is this, and I'm going to share this as well. You can also write closure letters. Now, this is so powerful, and I tell my clients to do this all the time. If someone's pained you, if you feel someone's left your life, even someone who's passed over, and it feels like there's been no closure, you can write that person a letter. Now, you aren't going to send that letter. It's the expressing of the feelings that's important. That's what counts. So you can write a letter to this person that's hurt you, that's created anger within you, as if you're sending it to them, and express yourself in exactly the right way for you. So start that letter with all the pain. Write down everything that you feel that they did to hurt you. You know, you made me feel like this. You made me feel like that. This is how it made me feel. Get down all the anger, all the pain, and then finish it off with the things that pain has taught you, what that anger has taught you. But I'm so grateful that you taught me patience. I'm so grateful that taught me strength. I'm so grateful that taught me what I no longer want in my life. It taught me to set boundaries and become stronger. It taught me that I am worthy of great things and that I deserve love. It taught me that I am lovable and I deserve the world. So turn that anger and that pain into something magical, and then burn that letter. And then what you do, you sit down, you breathe, you release, and you write a response back from that person. What you wish you could hear. Whether that person's living or is past is irrelevant. You write down what you wish you could hear from that person. I'm so sorry that I've hurt you. I'm so sorry that I made you feel that way. I'm so sorry that I abandoned you. If I could do it again, I would do it this way. And then read it back and take it in. And you will feel a calm energy. It will bring in a closure. It will bring in a healing, a completion, a change, and you'll be able to let it all go. And you may release tears. You may release breath. You may feel calmer. You may start to smile. The effects this has is phenomenal. Because whether you do it in a letter, or you do it in the mirror, or you do it to a photograph, or you do it in a meditation, you are saying sorry to yourself for being hurt that way. I forgive you. I forgive me. I am safe and I am free. And the angels want you to be free today, to free yourself of the past, to free yourself of anger, to free yourself of fear that's holding you back from being who you're truly meant to be. Because you are source energy. You are liquid love. You are a being of love and of light. And love is what serves you. Anything else is a low vibration, it's a negative emotion. It does not serve your soul. Yet it helped your soul to grow and learn, but now's the time to release it. Holding on to those feelings don't do you any justice, any favour. It just causes dis-ease in the body and drags you down. So release it today. Think of anybody who's hurt you, who's pained you, or who you need closure with today, and write those names down. And you may not have to do it all in one go. You could do one today and one next week. You could do one tomorrow, but gradually release everything that's no longer serving you, and you will feel so much better. And I've done this always. I find it very powerful to write a letter. I wrote a letter to my dad when he passed over because it was very sudden. It was expected, but it was very sudden when it happened to myself at that point, at that 23-year-old self. So when that happened, I felt abandoned, I felt scared, I felt lost. And years later, I had to heal that pain. And I wrote a letter, and I wrote a letter back telling me how proud he is of me, of the person that I am today, and that he wishes he could be there to tell me that. So you do that today. If it's anyone who's passed over, if it's someone you've lost, or even someone you're dealing with now, it's time to put you first, because you are number one in your reality. And when you start to realise that, everything else will fall into place. So write a letter, do a meditation, speak to a picture, but most importantly, go to that mirror today and say to you, I love you, I really, really love you, and I am safe. I hope this helps. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.